Well, many people dream of writing a book, but few actually see that dream realized. Our next guest may have cracked the code on removing the gatekeepers, putting the power back where it belongs in the hands of the author.
Yeah, Chandler Bolt joins us now. He's the founder of a company called selfpublishing.com. Welcome, Chandler.
So great to be here.
With the coolest name I've ever heard. I love it. We need like a news anchor named Chandler Bolt, right?
Yes.
Let's go live to
Coming
Chandler
up at
Bolt.
5.
It's a great name.
Shout out to my parents.
Okay, there we go. Well, this is such a cool thing. I love this because you're right. So many people think about writing, but they're like, well, I have to go through this whole process. So let's talk about the ease of what you do.
Yeah, I mean, we exist to make the writing and publishing process easier and to put the power back in the hands of the authors. You know, there used to be all these gatekeepers. There's the publishers, there's the middlemen, there's all these things. So we put the power back in the hands of authors and help them write and publish easier.
Well, and you've been doing this and have had a lot of success doing it. You've published books in over 65 countries at this point?
Oh gosh, I can't even keep track. I think it's like 60, 70, 80, I don't even know how many countries. About 7,000 books in the last 8 years.
It's
So, a lot of
incredible.
books.
Really?
Yeah, it's awesome. What inspired you to start this in the first place?
Yeah, so I wrote and published a couple books myself, and the process was really confusing. It's like the night before, and I'm trying to upload it, and it's not working, and just realized there's got to be a better way. And then people started asking, hey, how are you doing this thing? Can you teach me how to do it? So we started teaching it, and then, yeah, now we've been one of the fastest growing companies in the U.S. and published a ton of books.
And for someone who doesn't know, like you publish a book. So you publish a book and it's going in the bookstore? Is it going online? Is it all of that?
It's a bunch of different places. So what's crazy is that about 70% of all books sold are sold online, Amazon and other retailers. So it used to be that you had to get into bookstores to sell books, right? But now it's not the case. Now you can get into bookstores, obviously that's helpful, and obviously it's a great ego boost. Like it feels good having your books into bookstores, but a lot of times that's not what actually moves books. So we help people navigate that process and get distribution as wide as possible and sell as many books as possible.
You're so pumped on what it is that you're doing. I watched your TED Talk.
Yeah.
That was incredible. I mean, you're sharing with people who, so many people have had the dream. Dana, like you said, you start to think, maybe I'll write a book.
Yeah.
And also, you're also sharing the love of reading actually around the world.
Yeah. So we believe that books change lives. They change the lives of readers. Right, and I know people watching have probably had their life changed by reading a book, but they also change the lives of authors. And so we work on, hey, how can we change the lives of both groups, right? And so the thing you mentioned is we just got done as part of the launch of selfpublishing.com. We funded 54 libraries in Africa and shipped 54,000 books. So to libraries and to kids who wouldn't otherwise have books to read. So yes, we're really passionate about it.
Yeah, awesome. And then it's funny you brought up Amazon. I was thinking, remember when they just used to sell books?
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Now we can buy trash bags and everything we ever dreamed of. But yeah, obviously that's where it started. So how easy is it? I go on and what? Do I start writing in there? Do I upload my written piece? What do I do?
Yeah, so there's 8 milestones to go from kind of blank page to published.
Okay.
Now the first few is what we call the more writing method. So it's mind mapping, outlining, rough drafting, editing, all that stuff. But then when you get to the publishing, it's really confusing. It's like there's all these things. It's like, all right, I need an ISBN, I need a book cover, I need a formatter, all that stuff. So we help people kind of navigate and really do a lot of that final mile publishing for them so that they can focus on what they do best, writing great books and then helping get that book in front of as many people as possible.
It's just so awesome. I mentioned to you, we have Nevada Reading Week coming up here in Nevada, and every year it kind of reignites a passion for reading and books, and so I think this will really kind of stir the imagination of some people. You really go out of your way too on the website. You walk people through the steps.
Right.
So it's really become it's a learning tool as well, as a publishing tool.
We're an education company and a service company, and I can relate. You talk about Nevada Reading Week. Like I am a C-level English student, a college dropout with ADHD who hated reading and writing. So our goal is to make this as easy as possible for people to go through the process, and it's ADHD friendly, it's college dropout friendly, and so we try to make it fun and clear.
Well, you're a communicator, right?
Yeah,
That's what we do when we're not great at all that stuff. We take communications and we go on TV and do live events, speaking events, right?
Oh my gosh.
And start a website. I'm with you, man.
And a podcast.
Yeah, and a podcast. easy.
Oh my gosh, it's really inspiring what you've done, man. It's just, it's
Thank you so
awesome,
much.
and it's a very like next generation of communication. If people want to get in touch with you, if they're inspired, maybe they've had a book idea like on the back burner for a decade.
Yeah.
What do they do?
Yeah, so two things. You can go to selfpublishing.com. That's where you can find everything about us. Or secondly, we're going to give away a bunch of my book. So if anyone wants a free
Great.
physical copy, no strings attached, just go to publishedbook.com/blend.
Perfect.
There
Love
it
that.
is, right there.
And listen, if you've always dreamed of being an author, again, get ready. If you're already writing a book, maybe you're considering the next steps, visit selfpublishing.com. That is the website, and you'll get it done. Thank you, Chandler Bolt.
Bolt.
Thank you so much.